Okay, this revision question is at the grade 8, grade 9. It's a question that came from a calculator paper. It's worth 4 marks. I want you to do what we do. Hit pause, read it carefully, and give it your best shot. When you're ready to see the solution, press play. Okay, so if this question was very unfamiliar and you got stuck quite quickly on, I would encourage you to have another go, but this time I want you to not worry about the number line, not worry about the fact that it's an inequality, and actually concentrate on the section that you are more likely to be more confident in. If you're looking at this piece of algebra, what are you recognizing in it? What could you try? Even if you're not sure it's answering this particular question, it is a way of putting something down on paper that may be worth marks. So hit pause, think about that, and press play when you're ready to see the solution. And here is the solution. First thing is we recognize that that is a quadratic. It is an inequality, but I am going to go through in my normal way of factorizing. Now, I do have a how-to video, which I will put down in the description that explains the method I'm using really clearly, if you're interested in seeing that. Alternatively, you could use the quadratic formula. Okay, so I'm looking at the factors of 6, and I want to make a positive 1. So 3 and 2. Remember, it's a positive 1, so I want 3 take away 2. If I go on to find the solutions, x is equal to negative 3 over 2, and x is equal to positive 2 over 2, which makes that x equal 1. Okay. Now, if you got that far, you have half marks, which is why it's really important, even when something isn't familiar, we are still going with whatever knowledge we've got and giving it our best shot. Okay, I now have to represent this on a number line. I also need to be really careful about how I'm representing this. So I may want to go in and check using the graph. So I know that my quadratic is crossing at a negative and at a positive. So I'm just going to pop that in. It's crossing at minus 3 over 2 and at 1. Because I have a less than, I am below the x-axis, and it is that stretch along the graph that represents my solutions. Okay, so all the x values that lie on that line that I've highlighted are the solutions, and it's the set that I want to put onto my number line. Because my inequality does not have the equal sign, I will be putting an open circle over the 1. Minus 3 over 2 is minus 1.5. Remember, you are on a calculator paper, so if you wanted to double check the decimal on the calculator, you could. And then you just draw it together. I hope that went really well. Please check in for more of our revision questions.